all of my push-ups. 6 push-ups. Did my 6 push-ups. 22 more push-ups. 66 push-ups. 85 push-ups. 87 push-ups. So many push-ups. What's up, guys? My name is Natalie, and welcome to my Nook novels. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a push-up for every single page that I read today. So I'm incredibly sore. So this is probably one of the worst days I possibly could have chosen to make this video because I went inner tubing yesterday, trailing behind a speedboat, like body slamming the water. It was fun. It was so much fun, but my body is in pain now. And so I don't know how this is gonna go. I also haven't done a push-up in a very long time. I used to be really good at them though, but I would say like Kitty stop. Don't worry guys, I saved my water. Kitty did not drink it. I used to be able to do like around 18 on a really good day, maybe 20. On like a normal day I could do like 10. So hoping I still have it in me. How I'm gonna be like kind of doing this is just after I finish every chapter, I'm gonna go and do like however many push-ups. Like if it was a 10-page chapter, I'll then go and do 10 push-ups. I feel like it's definitely gonna be easier at first and like get harder as the day progresses, obviously, because my arms are gonna get more and more tired. But here's hoping I can succeed and do well and not lose my life trying to do this challenge. I am also doing another reading vlog this week. So that starts today. And for that vlog, I am attempting to read 87 pages today, which means 87 push-ups. So we will just see how things go and how much I can get done. So I don't really have any crazy plans today aside from just like reading as much as I can. I do need to run to the store and grab a couple things, but not a ton of stuff. It's not going to be like a whole big grocery run or anything. It's just kind of like a few things that I need. I also will probably run and get oil for my car. And I also will just generally tidy up the house, especially because I'm going to be filming like in here and in the living room today, and I don't want it to look like an absolute disaster. So I need to do that as well. That's probably honestly like one of the first things that I'll do after I finish filming this clip is just kind of tidy up and also make myself some coffee because I am in dire need of it because it is 7:46 in the morning and I've been up since before 6 a.m. I'm very tired, but I'm really excited for this vlog. So my main current read is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V. Schwab, and I'm having such a good time with this book. I'm enjoying it so much, and I'm on page 319. So I'm like 3/5 of the way through this. I feel like I've been making so much more progress like recently reading this. It's always nice when you hit the halfway point and then after that you just feel like you're flying through it. So very excited about that. It's definitely starting to have a plot that's like picking up. I mean, it's not really a plot focused book. It's more of like poetic writing, pretty themes and stuff like that. Like it's a very like beautiful and like lyrical kind of book and not so much like a wow, there's so much happening kind of thing. It's very slow and methodical and just really pretty and stunning. Yeah, again, really enjoying this so far, and this is gonna be like my main focus. But then for a book club, I'm also reading Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. We're reading 100 pages every week. So I am right now on page 104, and so I'm gonna be trying to get to page 200 by Thursday, which shouldn't be too hard. Honestly, this one was really quick to get through last week for the first 100 pages, so I will be reading this one as well. But I'll probably be focusing mostly on Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, but if it gets to a point where I'm just like wanting something different, I might switch over. But honestly, I think for like this video specifically, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil will honestly be a good strategy and be good because I read that one a lot slower. And so yes, the goal is to read a lot of pages today, but also I need to give myself something here because I'm going to be doing so many push-ups and I don't want to like combust. Here's hoping things go well. That's all I have to say for right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and go make my coffee, start cleaning, and I'll update you guys once I start reading my first chapter, and then we'll see how capable I am of doing push-ups. It might also be fun to do like a sit-up or like a squat version of this too. Like a whole like workout for every single page, but not today. Today is not that day. Today is just gonna be push-ups. So we'll see how this goes. But I will update you guys in a little bit. Hey y'all, so I'm about to officially start my reading for the day. It's been a while. I updated y'all around 7. It's now 12:17. I haven't started reading yet. Right after I filmed that last clip, I went to make coffee. I ground up all the beans into coffee grounds. I put them in the coffee maker and then I was like, I'm gonna take a quick nap. And so then I got up 2.5 hours later, which is fine because usually when I wake up really early in the morning, I cannot make it to noon without a nap. So that was to be expected. I'm not like, no, I slept for 2 hours. It's whatever. I was exhausted and now I feel better. So all is well. And we still have plenty of the day left. So I'm not distraught or anything. So I made some coffee. I tidied up. It was a little messy in here for sure, but I got all of that taken care of. I cleaned up in our bedroom and now everything is nice looking. I realized I left my little nutcracker dude in the wrong spot, but now I have him and he can hang out with us while I start reading. I'm starting with Burial Bones in the Midnight Soil. I feel like there should be like a shortened way to say this. I don't know if I should just say like Burial Bones or whatever, but I don't know. I feel the need to like say the full title for some reason, but anyway, I'm nervous. I don't know how this is gonna go, but without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start my first chapter of the day. And I'm also about to turn the washer back on. I have it paused so that I could do this update, but I'm gonna keep filming while I read and the washer's gonna be going. So sorry if I go to say anything and it's being very loud and disruptive. My apologies. I'm just washing clothes like a normal human being, so my bad. It's time to start reading. Woot woot. Okay guys, so I finished the first chapter. It was 6 pages, so not too shabby. I feel like the chapters in this book are a very good length for this challenge. 6 push-ups. Here goes nothing, I guess. I did it. So that wasn't as bad as I feared it might be. I feel like the parts of my arms that are crazy sore are like not the same parts that I need to do push-ups, at least not all the way. So that's very good news and it makes me feel like this might actually be manageable. So yeah, very excited to have started my first 6 pages. I also need to like keep track of the pages I'm reading as I go. I'm about to go to Walmart and my boyfriend's gonna go with me. We're gonna get Subway while we're there. So that's gonna be what I have for lunch. I'm gonna go grab the groceries and things, come back home, and then get back to reading. So yeah. So it is 4:27 right now and I didn't really read anything between like that first chapter I read and then until like 3 o'clock because like I said, we went to the store, we got some food to eat and then we just kind of got sidetracked from there. So I finally got back to reading at 3. I put on a nice ambiance, which I just realized is still playing, so I'm gonna go turn that off real quick. Yeah, so then I started reading again. I read another 6-page chapter, did my 6 push-ups, and then I sat and read the rest of Saga Volume 9 to my boyfriend. We finished this one up and that was 22 pages, so 22 more push-ups, which was so difficult. So I'm surprised I survived those, to be honest, but I did. The first 10 was really hard and then I did another set of 10 that was honestly like a lot easier until I got to the last 2, and the last 2 push-ups I did after that were very difficult. I survived, I did it, finished up another volume of Saga, so now we just have 2 volumes left of this, which is so exciting. Volumes 9 and 10 are both things I'm reading as part of a secret video as well, so that's exciting that I'm making progress in that. And then it's also progress for this, obviously, this vlog, and then also my weekly vlog I'm doing this week. So that really did a lot of things for me, and I'm now at 34 pages for the day, which is very exciting. Without further ado, I guess I'm just gonna get back to reading more of Burial Bones in the Midnight Soil. I don't really have anything else I have to do for the rest of the day though. Cleaning, groceries, all of that is done, so it's really just gonna be me sitting and reading for the next several hours. Hopefully I will update you guys again once I have more to tell you. in to give you guys another update. I have done a total of 66 push-ups today so far, and it's technically 12:09, so it is after midnight and the day is over, but I do really still want to keep reading because I just feel like I haven't done a ton for this vlog. I feel like I don't have a lot of footage and I just haven't read that many pages in the grand scheme of things. Some crazy stuff keeps happening like in the middle of all these vlogs, so I just had some other stuff to do today as well. So I took a little hiatus a couple of times, but I've definitely had some like good solid spurts of reading where I feel like I've made a lot of progress and just had a really great time just sitting and reading for a chunk of time. So oh my gosh, Kitty. Like I said, I'm just gonna sit here and read as much more as I can before I become too tired to feasibly exist. And then I'm gonna go to bed after that. So I went to the store and got a Celsius. We also went to get ice cream earlier because we wanted to. So that also made us take a little bit of a break. But I have done all of my push-ups at the end of every single chapter. And that has been going well. So I also just wanted to show you guys this thing that we got for the living room because I think it's really cool. So on that table over there we have like a glowing cube and it like changes colors and stuff, and it emits moving ocean lights, which I just think is so cool, and I feel like it's a wonderfully fun aesthetic for the room. I feel like it adds a lot, so I'm really excited about those. But yeah, that's completely beside the point. So like I said, I'm just gonna sit here and read. I'm gonna put on an ambiance, drink my Celsius, try my best to stay awake, and just read as much as I possibly can. Hey y'all, I finally made it to the end of this reading challenge. I made it to the 85th page of me actually reading. I realized you could kind of argue that I read more than that because if you're doing the math and counting the actual number of pages I got through, it's going to be a little bit more than 85 because, you know, there's some of the pages where it's switching parts, it's switching to the next perspective, so it's just like a whole page that says Charlotte, and then there's a blank page after that. And so I haven't really been including those in today's page count because I've just been doing it based on the number of pages in each chapter, and those aren't really part of a chapter. So if you included those, I read a little bit more than 85 pages, but I didn't include those. So yeah, my goal was 87, but the next chapter was like 7 pages long or more than that or something, and I am so tired. Normally I've been going to bed around 10:30, between 10 and 11, if not sooner than that, and it's currently after 1 a.m. and I am just struggling to exist and remain sentient. So I decided that being 2 pages behind on the first day of this challenge is not bad at all, and I will gladly take that and run with it instead of suffering and staying up even later. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, be happy with the number of pages that I got to. I'm also really proud of myself for being able to do 85 push-ups today. I feel like that sounds like so many. It didn't really feel like as many as I was doing them just because of how they were broken up. And I think that's something that really is like super effective about doing this by chapter. This is something that I used to do, not really even as a challenge, but I used to just do this all the time when I was reading. If it was gonna be a day where I was just kind of reading for fun most of the day, I would like do push-ups as I went, just to like be doing something and like trying to exercise as I was doing something fun. And it gives me like a little break between chapters to like process what I just read and just have a second before I move on to the next part. But then it also is like good for you, obviously, and you are working out while also doing something you really enjoy, at least for me anyway. And I feel like it's really nice. It works well. It's really fun for me personally, and I feel very successful after having done this. Like I said, I haven't done push-ups in a really long time. It's probably been like over a year since I've even attempted a push-up. I am very glad that I still have it in me. When we read that chapter of Saga, I had to do 22. I did not think I was gonna make it, but it was honestly not even that bad. So super proud of myself, like I said, and I feel like this was so fun. I'm just having so much fun with this book. I just read like a whole chunk today of kind of a new character's perspective almost. We're going back through this other person's kind of story, and it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to see like how one person's transformation leads into the next person's and the next person's, and how they all are like intertwined in different ways, and how their lives are affected by being vampires, and how they're just like choosing a life of freedom over rules and society and stuff. It's so fun to read about, and it almost reads like a classic novel where they're like going to balls and looking for suitors and stuff like that. And that way, I don't know, it's almost like a fantasy, but it kind of gives classic vibes, but in a good way. Because like I don't like classics at all actually, but this gives like, if I enjoyed a classic. I don't know if that even makes sense or not, but it makes sense in my head. Do with that what you will. I'm having a great time with this book. That being said, I'm gonna go to bed because I am so exhausted and my head is starting to hurt for sure. This is so fun. I love reading, guys. I don't know if you guys could tell from everything else on this channel. One other thing I want to mention just real quick before I leave this off here is the fact that like getting the thumbnail for this video was so difficult because normally I would just sit in my filming chair and hop in front of my bookshelves and like get a cute either like smiling kind of thumbnail, or I would like make a weird face or something. I was like, how do I do a push-up and read and also like get a thumbnail? Like it was so difficult. It required a lot of physical exertion for sure. I was like, this is the most effort I've ever had to put. Like I've never been this out of breath trying to get a thumbnail before. Like it was very difficult, but I am happy with how it turned out. I think I got something that's gonna look really good for a thumbnail. So excited about that. I'm just gonna update you guys in the morning when I feel like I can speak more coherently, kind of give you guys a little bit of like a wrap up, a summary of like how much I've read and that kind of thing. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the morning. Hey y'all, so I just wanted to pop in real quick to do a little summary of what I read yesterday, and I'm trying to do the math right now and it's just like not adding up. I'm like really confusing myself trying to figure out what page I started on and how many pages I actually read yesterday, because like I said last night, the in-between parts where it like switches perspectives, I wasn't counting any of those. So I read slightly over the 85 pages that I originally calculated, so it was probably around like 90, but I ended up doing 85 push-ups in one day, which is more than I think I've done in years. So I'm very, very proud of myself for that, and I feel like it was a lot easier than I was expecting, and I think this would honestly be so much fun to do with like other workout things as well, sit-ups and squats and things like that. I think that incorporating exercising and reading together is just really fun. I also think that it was really motivational that I was also working on another video at the same time. So this week I have a challenge vlog that I'm working on, which will be up the Thursday after this one goes up. So if you're watching this on the day it comes up, 1 week from now is when that other challenge vlog will be up. But for that, I had to read a specific number of pages. So yesterday it was 87 pages that I had to read, and I feel like that really helped to motivate me to keep reading, because you know, at some points I was like, okay, well I could read, but then I'm gonna have to do push-ups. But having that to balance it out and actually give me a reason to keep reading, I think doing both of those on the same day really helps me out a lot. The only thing I will say is that it made me not want to read a graphic novel, because obviously me and my boyfriend have been reading Saga. We read the last chapter of Saga Volume 9, and I was like, I don't really know if we're gonna read Saga Volume 10 or not, and at one point he was like wanting to, but I was like, yeah, but it's gonna be a lot of push-ups, and he was like, yeah, you're right, so we'll just do it tomorrow. So that is one area where I would say that made makes this a little bit harder. I guess I could have done like a sort of modification rule there where every other page is a push-up or something like that, which would make it a little bit easier, but it still is a lot of push-ups regardless. But also that kind of feels unfair because obviously like if I am reading those faster, if I'm counting all of those pages towards my challenge vlog video but not towards push-ups, I feel like that's not really fair to do one but not the other. Again though, like overall this was so much fun, and I definitely feel like I always read a lot more when I'm actually like working on a video that is making me want to read for that, because obviously if I didn't really read any yesterday then I wouldn't have had content, and I definitely could have read more, but I've just had so many things going on around me recently that it's just been very difficult. Just so many chaotic things just keep like appearing in the middle of me filming a video. I definitely again feel like I made some good progress yesterday. You can hear my boyfriend's car because he's pulling into the driveway right now. Thank you guys so much though for watching this video. If you liked it then please hit the like button and subscribe if you would like to, and hit the notification bell if you would like to see the other videos that I post on Thursdays with reading sprints on every first and third Monday of the month. If you guys have like other workout kind of related ideas that you guys want me to see, please comment down below and let me know what kinds of things that you're wanting to see from me, or if any of those other workout related ideas that I was talking about, if any of those are interesting to you guys, then again let me know in the comments, or if there's anything similar that you guys would like to see, again just let me know and I will see what I can do. But yeah, my Bookstagram, my Goodreads, and my book talk will all be linked in the description of this video if you guys want to check out any of those. I'll also have some of my most recent videos linked down there as well, including my August Wheel of TBR if you guys would like to see the books that my wheel spun and chose for me to read in the month of August. But yeah, that is all for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!